Have you ever felt that you were missing something? Something that would help you and the people around you? Do you have suspicions that you're not communicating well or that you're being rude? Do you feel as though you're not helpful to those around you? These are real concerns with real solutions. The solution comes in the form of skills. 4 skills. As Nicolene Peck, the publisher of these 4 skills, said, I can report that all who deliberately and diligently utilize these 4 basic skills have found increased personal happiness and family unity. These skills will help you govern yourself and communicate wisely to overcome your struggles. Before I tell you these skills, there's one thing you have to understand first. None of these skills work unless you are calm. If you cannot control your emotions and actions, you will not be able to use these skills. So let's go over the ways you can get calm. 1. Come up with a calm down place, a place where you can go to be away from other people and gather your thoughts. 2. Come up with a list of things that you can do to clear your mind, such as taking deep breaths, a method proven effective by Diversis Health. According to Diversis Health, when we take deep breaths, signals are sent to our brains, telling us to calm down and relax. These messages are translated through our bodies, reducing tension and relieving stress when we are anxious or feel overwhelmed. Another way to calm down is by counting to 10, a method proven effective by many Disney movies, like Tinkerbell, a character who had many reasons to calm down. Maybe you feel greatly relieved after screaming into a pillow. Do whatever works best for you to become calm. Once you've calmed down, think over the entire situation that moved you towards losing your sense of calmness. Analyze the entire situation and prepare to use your skills. Okay, let's dive into the 4 skills. The first skill is following instructions. This skill seems simple enough, but following instructions means more than doing something when somebody else tells you to. It means when you're able to follow instructions, you can tell yourself to do something and do it. To do this, you need self-control. The steps to following an instruction are: look at the person or situation with a calm face, voice, and body. Say okay and do the task immediately. Then report back and say check. I know it seems silly to say okay and check to yourself, but doing so helps you stay on task. Also, when you say check, that gives an opportunity for the giver of the instructions to praise you. This skill is the basis for all of the other skills. If you are not able to follow instructions, especially the instructions that you give yourself, you will find it impossible to use the other skills. The second skill is receiving a no answer. This skill is hard. A no answer can come in many forms, such as the inability to do something or being stopped by something you can't argue with. No answers are frustrating, but being able to accept them calmly always makes the situation better. The poor acceptance of a no answer is never good. Let me give you the steps to accept a no answer so that you can better understand. Look at the person with a calm face, voice, and body. Say okay and drop the subject. Here is an example of a no answer received in a bad way. When I was 8 years old, I loved going to the trampoline park with my friend Tegan. We had been planning to go on his birthday. We had been looking forward to it for a long time. We were so excited the day before his birthday that we took a bike ride to talk about all of the fun things that we were going to do. In the excitement, I forgot that my sister had a track meet, and I forgot to tell my parents where I was going. When I looked at my watch, I realized with horror that I was going to make my sister late, so I biked back as fast as I can, only to be met by the harsh words of my sister. I felt incredibly guilty, but that guilt was nothing compared to the feeling I got when my parents told me that I could not go to the trampoline park with my friend. I was devastated. My 8-year-old self could hardly take it, and I had a temper tantrum. I was not calm for a very long time afterward. I made my whole family suffer, and I lost privileges. And all of this happened because I could not receive a no answer respectfully. If I had stayed calm, I could have still gone to the trampoline park. But I was not in any way calm. I received the no answer very poorly. The third skill is accepting a consequence. That means accepting the things that come at you and the things that you have to do because of them. Here are the steps to accepting a consequence. Look at the situation or person with a calm face, voice, and body. Say okay, and say okay. Here's an example of a consequence received in a good way, where the parents know what to do to correct their children. A girl accidentally knocks over a glass jar on the countertop. The glass shatters, and the girl's mother tells her that because she cracked the glass jar, she has the consequence of cleaning it up. The girl says okay and cleans it up right away. She feels good because she took care of her mistakes all on her own. Her mother feels good because she knows that her daughter can take care of herself. Now, what do you think might have happened if the girl would ran away and did not clean up the glass? Somebody would have gotten hurt, and the girl would have had a much more severe consequence. Accepting responsibility for your actions and the consequences of them is one of the most important skills you can have. A consequence does not always have to be negative. A consequence is simply the result of our actions. The fourth and final skill can be used only once the other skills have been mastered. This skill is called disagreeing appropriately. What does that mean? It means stating your differences in opinion in an appropriate, respectful way. The steps to disagreeing appropriately are: look at the person or situation with a calm face, voice, and body. Explain what the other person wants, and then explain what you want. Then accept the decision that was made while staying calm. Then drop the subject. Here is one example of disagreeing appropriately in a situation where the parents are calm and know what to do. I unload the top rack of the dishwasher. Mom, seeing that the job is not done completely, asks me to unload the rest of the dishwasher. I ask her if I can disagree appropriately, and she says yes. Then I say, Mom, I know that you want me to unload the rest of the dishwasher because that will make our house feel cleaner. Dad told me to unload the top of the dishwasher and told somebody else to do the rest of the job. So, can I please not have to unload the rest of the dishwasher? After short consideration, my mom said yes, and we moved on. The dishwasher still got unloaded, I felt understood, and my mom felt like she was respected. That is the kind of good outcome that can only come from using the 4 basic skills. The skill of disagreeing appropriately is one that will give you a calm sense of power. These skills are a part of the pathway to complete self-government and freedom of mind. By using these skills, in a calm and controlled way, you will be able to help the people around you and become a better person all around. As you use these skills, it is important to remember that these skills are not just about you and not just for you. Sharing these skills is one of the best ways that you can make this world a better place. Remember that these skills were created for better interactions with others and yourself, not just one or the other. I encourage you, if you wish to know more of these skills, to look up Teaching Self-Government on your computer. Teaching Self-Government is an organization run by Nicolene Peck, the proclaimer of the 4 basic skills of self-government. My family discovered Teaching Self-Government 10 years ago, and it has been a part of almost all of my life. I have been able to observe the different feelings when we use or don't use these 4 basic skills. Almost every problem that you or anyone else has can be solved using these skills. Following instructions, accepting no answers, accepting consequences, and disagreeing appropriately. They will truly make this world a better place. When you use them with everybody you come in contact with, they will admire your sense of power and respectfulness. Thank you.